to say sorry. My story's not that deep, so it's what
All
I
good.
can. I wrote down all the documents I needed. They were printed, signed, and organized in a folder the night before. I had my list all checked off, and my alarm was set. I was ready to head to the Spanish consulate to meet my study abroad advisor and get my visa for next semester. The next morning, I woke up and put all my documents in my backpack. One folder for the originals of my passports, forms, and pictures, and another folder for copies of every single document, meticulously filled out and triple-checked. I had already asked my mentor for an hour off to go into the consulate and head right back to work afterwards. I hopped on the Green Line an hour before the appointment to make sure I didn't run late. I walked into the building and waved to Mike, my study abroad advisor, and he began to double-check my documents. Because I wasn't at UNH this semester, nobody had checked my documents before the appointment. I walked into the building at 9:58, 25 minutes early. 10:01, all of a sudden Mike looked frantic. He was searching through all the documents. "Where's your insurance letter?" he asked me. And all of a sudden it came back to me. I never printed it. 10:02, oh my God, I need to print this document. Okay, I don't have access to a printer. There isn't enough time to go to my office, so I guess the closest printer would be at the nonprofit center. 10:03, I check Google Maps, a 17-minute walk to the NPC. I have to be back by 10:25, so unfortunately I had no choice but to start running. There was nowhere else to go, and I needed this document. 10:05, I am sprinting through the streets of Boston. I pass the Arlington Green Line stop, running towards the NPC. My backpack is just smacking against my back, and my hat is falling off my head. I approach Boston Common at full speed, and all of a sudden I look up and see a sign for Emerson College above me. Without thinking, I run inside, and I see a sign for the ID office. There's a man behind the counter, and I practically yell, "Do you have a printer? It's an emergency. I need to print these documents before I miss my visa appointment." He springs into action preparing the printer. I pull up my email on his computer. This stranger and I move in harmony. Finally, my document prints, and it feels like I'm already halfway out the door. I yell my sincerest thanks, and he yells back, "I'll sign out of your email account for you." Truly, my guardian angel. 10:15, I'm laughing to myself, and I sprint back down towards the consulate. My sweat is making my sweater stick to my back, and it's so itchy. I run all the way into the lobby and face first into Mike. I victoriously pull out my documents. 10:19, perfect timing. Thanks.